Have you ever thought about going backpacking, traveling the world? You need to start planning, and I'm here to help. Grab a cuppa and let's get this thing started. Hi, I'm Stu, the older backpacker, and in 59 days I start my big backpacking adventure. Starting off in Australia and then maybe Fiji, maybe Samoa, but I'm still at that planning stage. And I'm going to go through the planning stages for you to help make your journey a bit simpler. So the first step you need to decide on is where you're going to go. The world is full of amazing countries, continents. That'll be hard to decide where to start, but think about what cultures you want to see. You've got the rainforests of South America. You've got the amazing landscapes of New Zealand. And don't forget about the historical castles of Europe. Think about where you want to go. Stick to it. The next stage of planning is the dreaded B word, budget. If you can plan your finances for your trip, then it's going to make your experiences less stressful. Things you got to think about is flights, accommodation, and even when you get there, excursions, experiences that you want to have. Put them all together. Get pen and paper, make a spreadsheet, and decide how much money you'll need for your adventure. Then you've got to think about visas. They're like the backstage passes for each country you go to. And all you need to do is go straight onto the interweb and just have a look through the official government websites. What I usually do is go onto a search engine, just enter visa requirements for the country you're going to, for the country you come from. That'll give you an idea of what visa you need. Some countries you don't need a visa, some countries you do. But it's always wise to plan ahead and check it out. And obviously, if you're going to go backpacking, you'll need a backpack. I would go against taking a suitcase because they're usually harder to carry when you're going between each destination. But what I've been taking for my previous backpacking journeys is two backpacks. A large backpack which goes on my back and a smaller one which goes on my front. The smaller one is essential for keeping all your expensive items with you at all times when you're on planes, trains, automobiles and local buses. I will go on to what you need to take into your backpacks in a future video on packing. To give you a better idea of how your journey is going to look, have a look at accommodation through the apps that you can download, like hostelworldbooking.com, just to give you an idea of the sort of places you'll be staying at and obviously the budget that you'll be able to spend. And then on top of that, transportation, how you're going to get around the country. And then this leads on to social media. Social media when backpacking is important even during the planning stages. For example, if you go onto Facebook and type in backpacking and the country you're going to, you'll find a dedicated page to people who are backpacking through that country who will give you tips, up-to-date knowledge of where to go, what to see, weather forecasts, etc. And you can get an idea of what it's like. And even then, you can ask questions within that site to give you a peace of mind of how things are going to go. And there's also travel forums on things like Reddit. If you go on them, you can find loads of backpacking advice, tips before you even go, just to help that plan stage go that little bit easier. And there is a chance that you'll be able to find other people who are planning their backpacking journey that you can swap tips with, or even find out where they're going to get ideas of what they're doing. Social media is also very helpful for getting your friends and family excited about your backpacking journey as well. Keep them updated about what you're doing, where you're going, how excited you are. so they can share the experience with you. But don't go over the top because they might get a bit bored of it after a while, as I found out. And finally, while it's great to have a plan, keeping your itinerary flexible is a backpacker's secret weapon. It allows for spontaneity, the chance to stay longer in the places you love, and the freedom to change your plans along the way. Now, for some people, the plan stage might be just that little bit boring. They just want to get out. But it's going to be a lot less stressful if you have everything in place in your head and you've got a rough idea of what to expect before you go out. I've only covered a few things, and there's probably things in your head that you're thinking, he's not covered this. So if you want to add anything into the comments below, ask me anything and I'll reply as quickly as I can with your questions. If you've got any ideas of what I can do for future videos before I go backpacking, let me know as well in the comments below. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it educational and it giving you that lust for life for going out backpacking, press that like button. If you want to subscribe, press that subscribe button. And until next time, bye bye for now.